Hello, my name is Patricia Kagweri Mahulo, aka Party Plan Pat, and as you all know, I am a marketing coach and consultant to women in the home party plan industry. Those are women involved in companies such as Arbonne International, Mary Kay. Perhaps you sell lingerie or adult toys, candles, or any type of industry where your main method of selling is having people come over to your home or having somebody host a party. You do a demonstration for your merchandise and products, you take orders and fill them and have them drop shipped to the specific individuals that have bought from you. Today I have a question, or rather something I'd like to discuss. This is the scenario. I received a call from a woman who was a home party consultant in a skincare company that's well known. Our correspondence was largely through email. After the initial call, she was looking for coaching and perhaps consulting. As we went through the process of intake, it became very apparent that we were not going to be a good match for reasons relative to time differences, and expectations. Well, that said, because a lot of our communication was via email, this happened to be my personal email. A few weeks later, I started receiving massive amounts of correspondence relative to her home party plan company, relative to product samplings, and just information about the company, information about products, and information about buying products from her. Well, the problem isn't the information, it's the fact that this was my personal email address, and I had not given permission to receive correspondence of that nature. So this falls under the anti-spam rule. Now, fast forward a few months, I happened upon a blog, The Traveling Saleswoman. She's also a home party consultant, and she listed one of her pet peeves. She has a friend that joined a home party plan company, again in the skincare industry. And what her friend did, instead of telling her that she is a consultant as well, or requesting that she host a party, this friend went ahead and took this the traveling saleswoman personal email address and submitted it to a mass database for email distribution. So this brings us to the point that a lot of people are facing in the industry. There's a lot of rejection because if you've heard about one company, it feels like you've heard about them all. Is that true? No, it's always the approach. Now, relative to this, it brings me to the issue of relationship marketing versus stand marketing. Now, think about back in the day when, or maybe perhaps you're dating now, what kind of guy appeals most to you? The one that finesses you with flowers and roses and chocolates and pays attention to you, does all those wonderful things that you want a man to do. That's the one that's most likely to get your attention. But you might be the person that likes the overbearing, overarching, I am Tarzan man approach. That might be attractive to you, but generally, the person that takes the time to get to know you usually lands the deal. Likewise in marketing. You see, as marketers, we get so antsy and so excited when we encounter somebody, a new prospect, because it's all about recruit. So when the new prospect comes our way, what we want to do, or what we tend to do, is give them a really heavy-handed sales pitch. In turn, we turn them off, and it's pretty premature because we don't know what the person is looking for or what they're interested in. And so we tend to turn people off the industry and the interest, not because we have a bad company or have a bad compensation plan, but people are just trying to learn more about what we have to offer so they can make an informed decision. So instead of trying to circumvent the system or trying to find ways to barrage people with information, I'd like to share with you a couple of tips that I feel that would make a difference in your business. Now, what do you do when you get a visitor who comes to your website, for example, or if you have somebody interested in your business, or you're hosting a party and somebody has vested interest in learning more about the business opportunity? The first thing you want to do is get the attention of the individual. And the best way to get the attention of anyone is by asking questions. Find out what they do for a living, what they enjoy about what they do, what they don't enjoy. So for example, if I was working with a nurse, My knowledge of the nursing industry is nurses like what they do, but they're stressed out. They have little or no time to themselves, and most nurses want to work, but they also want the choice to choose to work part-time, maintain their licensure without having to put in the many hours. So what I would say is, well, so and so, I do know that you enjoy your job as a nurse, and I also understand that if you had the option, you would love to work part-time, maintain your licensure, but still be able to bring in a great income that allows you to stay home, spend time with the kids, the family, taking care of your home, traveling. If I can show you how this business can help you do so, would that be of interest to you? Generally, most people will say yes. Now you obtain their permission. May I please get your email address? May I please visit you? May I put together, product samplings for you to get a feel of what the products are and what they will do? And then you move on and send off the sample, send off the information. And then you want to continue interacting with this individual via email, via phone. Now, not to harass them, to interact, find out what they like about the product, what they don't like about the product. Find out, what fears and concerns they may have about doing or not doing business with you. What are their weak points? What are their strengths? All these things will give you the information necessary in order to find the best fit solution. You're also going to do this to build trust. The number one rule of marketing and selling is people love to buy. We know that. People don't like to be sold. People love to buy from those they know, like, and trust. Help them trust you. The worst thing, the thing that I hate the most is when I attend a home party or I talk to friends and you know what they tell me? Oh, I really don't care. I'm just doing this because I want the car, the white Mercedes, the pink Cadillac, or the vehicle stipend, the money, the extra money they give you to be able to get the car of your dreams. Well, that's a total turnoff because, well, why are you doing this? I mean, do you really want to create financial success, or are you just using me as a way to fuel your desires? And then lastly, once you've followed these steps, then you can use your influence to generate the sales because they know, like, and trust you. But more importantly, this influence will allow you to get referrals, keep them coming, buying from you, and grow a successful business by having your customers buy continually from you and refer their home, their friends, their families, and you can use their homes to host your parties. So let us recap. The 5 steps that you want to take is grab the attention of your potential customer or visitor. Ask questions, learn about them. Then ask their permission to market to them. It's called permission-based marketing. Interact with them via email, via phone calls, postcards, samples. Get to know them better. Build trust. Have them trust you. Lastly, use your influence to solicit referrals to build a successful business. Again, my name is Patricia Kagweri Mahulo, aka Party Plan Pat, and to your success.